This is the late night news on Ndtv-Hindu and I'm Evelyn Matthew. There's plenty making the news tonight, so let's get to the headlines right away. Strong dose of shock. Did the Assistant Director of Drug Control put our lives in danger? CBCID sources say corruption could be at the highest level. Khushbu says her next role in real life will be that of a politician, and that too as early as ahead of the next assembly polls.
I have been a huge fan of that Congress clan, complete Congress party.
The Congress begins to woo Khushbu already, says she could be a great asset to the party if she joined them.
And also I'll be the first person to welcome her if she is joining Congress. And she'll be a great asset to the party.
We could be sweating at homes without electricity every day, but the Chief Minister denies that there are power cuts in Chennai. Another murder in Chennai in broad daylight. Rowdy Chinna Kesavan hacked to death. The Madras High Court tells Prabhakaran's ailing mother that she should write a letter to the Tamil Nadu government if she wants to enter the state. Girls wanting distance learning to get a 20% concession at the Madras University. And the Indian T20 squad now has a book of rules to follow. Has Tamil Nadu become breeding ground for manufacturing fake and spurious drugs? In the last 1 month, 30 arrests have been made so far. And as we speak, the CBCID, which is investigating the case, is scrutinizing vital documents seized from the house of the Assistant Director of the Drug Control Department. Now, what could his involvement be? We unravel the mystery and explain in simple words how very dangerous it has become to pop a pill without suspicion. Take a look.
The two prime accused in the fake drug scam have revealed some shocking facts to the CBCID. Sources say that Meenakshi Sundaram and Sanjay Kumar have disclosed their links with some very senior officials in the Drug Control Department. So under the scanner are Balakrishnan, Assistant Director of Drug Control Department, and Vijay Raghavan, the Drug Inspector. These two officers' houses have been raided after a tip-off from the prime accused in the fake drug scam. As suspected, money to the tune of nearly 3 lakh rupees, jewels and vital documents have been seized from their house. Sources say the investigation could lead to raids in the houses of officers even of the highest level in the Drug Control Department. The crackdown. On the 3rd of December, 3-year-old Kritika died after suffering from high fever. A few days later, her mother realized that the medicines Kritika was taking were much beyond the expiry date. After Ndtv-Hindu took up the cause of Kritika's death, a case was registered. 26 days after the child's death, her body was exhumed for post-mortem. The report is still awaited. Kritika's death has opened a can of worms. Raids were conducted in every nook and corner of the city. Thousands of expired drugs were seized. The racket was exposed. In the last 1 month, 30 arrests have taken place. CBCID's trail of investigation leads to Madurai, Vellore, Trichy and even Hyderabad. So here's how they operated. First, to lure government hospital staff to procure expired drugs. Then even manufacture fake drugs. Manufacture fake stamps, labels and covers of branded companies. Traded without documents and licenses. They even had financial transactions off the record. Chemically erased the expiry dates on the strips and printed fresh dates. Sources in the investigating team say the stockists and even drug inspectors who are meant to check these frauds were possibly hand in glove. And the coming days could only throw bigger names and higher officials under the scanner. In Chennai, with Salim, Radhika Iyer, Ndtv-Hindu.
Ratna, the distressed aunt of the little girl Kritika, one of the victims of this big scandal who died because of expired drugs, spoke to us and told us that the post-mortem results were out.
December 3rd she expired. After that only we realized she had that expired tablet. Then we complained the police and they took that post-mortem everything, and that result is got ready on 26th Feb. Yeah, 26 to 2010 it got ready, but today evening around 6 o'clock only my brother got that report. That too after filing the case in High Court, Mr. Paul Vasantakumar has given the thing. Yeah, he told the concerned department to release that report, then only they release the thing, and that too in that report they didn't mention any specific reason. Without without giving the specific reason, they have given that report. They have mentioned it may be the reason that expired tablet as well as the doctor what he gave, the tablet, it may be the reason for this death. They didn't tell specifically.
Dr. G. Ravindranath from Doctors Association for Social Equality also spoke to us. He believes that the entire drug control department is corrupt, and this is what he had to say.
20% of drugs are irrational drugs and fake drugs and expired drugs. So we have to pinpoint the government. The drug inspectors are not at all enough to monitor all the 42,000 stores, medical stores in Tamil Nadu. As well as apart from medical stores, we are having dispensaries, we are having stockists, super stockists and manufacturing units also. Only 51 drug inspectors are available in Tamil Nadu. Among these 51 drug inspectors, recently 21 persons have been appointed.
Right.
So with 30 persons only, the whole setup was functioning.
We were also joined on the phone line by M. Bhaskaran, the director of the State Drug Control Department. He reiterated that the investigations were on and that the department would do all that it can to control this menace.
I'm sorry, it was directed by us only. We started the investigation as early as in August 2009 when we directed on spurious, and subsequently after this we got this expiry goods. We directed this on 10th and 11th of March, and it is still going on. Since we wanted to root out that entire problem, we sent it out through government to the police. So then now it has gone to CBCID. So we want to go to the root of the problem and eliminate it entirely.
On to another big story we've been tracking through the day. After winning a battle against the Moral Brigade in the Supreme Court, actor Khushbu now plans to take the political plunge by 2011. That's when assembly elections are due in Tamil Nadu. And in an exclusive interview to our executive editor Sanjay Pinto, Khushbu, who is just back from London, also revealed her marked preference for the Congress.
Do we see Khushbu taking the political plunge? Be honest.
Very honestly, I'm not going to say that I am not going to get into politics. But I will not say that that's the immediate next step for me. There are a lot of pros and cons to be thought over, to be pondered over. Because
you are in principle open to a political career.
I am.
That's a predictable route now because there's a wafer thin line separating films and politics in Tamil Nadu. We have examples.
Yeah.
Will that be starting your own party like Sarath Kumar or a Vijay Kant, or joining a national mainstream party?
I really don't.
Regional party?
I really don't know it's a regional party or a mainstream national party.
There's some talk that you are planning to join the Congress.
No, I have been a huge fan of Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi.
Sonia Gandhi?
Yeah, of course. I have been a huge fan of that Congress clan, complete Congress party. Even when I was in Bombay, and I have seen my mom and my family members, all of them voting for Congress all the time. So I think that has been completely imbibed in me, saying that, okay, Congress is the best. But then when you want to take a political role, then I think it's very important for us that you think over, you ponder, because you get into it and then it's almost like you cannot come out of it. So if you're going to take a plunge...
Your family is, because I know you're very much a family person, your family stood by you during this these turbulent times. So is Sundar okay? Is he okay about the idea of his wife getting into politics?
Yeah. Fortunately for me, I have a person as a partner who believes in what I say.
Okay.
And one person who does not believe in putting on his ideas on my head.
Okay.
And
but you know, you're a very frank, forthright person. Evident in even this controversy, now you won that battle with the Moral Brigade. Do you understand that when you take up a political career, you may not be able to be so forthright?
Yes, I definitely understand, because then you're binded by the political agenda, the party rules, and then you have to speak to somebody before making a statement. We have very recently have seen what has happened to Shashi Tharoor.
When will this plunge take place?
Sanjay, I really need...
6 months, 1 year, 2011 elections? Are you looking for a role in the state or the centre?
Probably 2011.
Okay, 2011.
Yeah.
Where we can see Khushbu in a new avatar.
Yes.
Okay, state or centre?
You will know
parliamentary elections. Parliamentary
you will
elections.
Know when I land up.
Will you start by probably campaigning or contesting elections? A lot of stars campaign for political parties.
I would like to take a baby step one by one.
So campaigning first.
Probably.
Campaigning for a party in 2011.
Yes.
Contesting also in 2011.
Let's see.
So which party are you open to? I mean, is it a regional party or a national party?
I have no clue. I'm yet to think about it. And first I have to think that how much of time I can give to my girls. Because being a politician, being into a political party, it's not an easy job.
There are a lot of young mothers in politics.
Yes, but then you have to compromise a lot when it comes to the family.
And you can watch that entire interview on our show Off the Record on Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Our senior correspondent, Peer Mohammed, caught up with former state chief of Congress, EVKS Ilangovan, who said that Khushbu was always welcome to join the Congress party.
As far as I'm concerned, what she said is very practical, and what she said is also a very good thing. I mean, some people made a big fuss about it, saying that she has gone against the culture of Tamilians, that this and all this. So I think any individual, let it be a man or woman, they have the right to say whatever they feel correct. So nobody can interfere in anybody's personal remarks on certain issues. So I think Supreme Court has come out rightly and has given a good verdict on this issue. I'll welcome her into politics, and also I'll be the first person to welcome her if she is joining Congress. And she'll be a great asset to the party because she's a woman with a different attitudes, and I think she'll be a big asset to the party.
In fact, we also understand that the cases against actress Suhasini have also been quashed. Now, up ahead, the distant education dreams for women not so distant anymore. That's coming up in a moment.